3 reasons why you should honor your ancestors and how honoring your ancestors can help you achieve your dreams. That's 3 reasons why you should honor your ancestors and how honoring your ancestors can help you achieve your dreams. This your brother Matthew Daniels, aka The Real Bookworm. Make sure you get it right, family. I'm not just a bookworm. I'm what? I'm the real bookworm, because I'm doing the book game like it ain't never been done before. And I'm doing the book game like it'll probably never be done again. But let's get right off into it, family. Reason number 1. Without them, there is no you. I'm going to say it again. Without them, without your ancestors, there is no you. And I want y'all to understand something. An ancestor, yes, it's like a blood relative who has passed on to the next realm. A grandfather, great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandfather, great-great-great-grandmother. But an ancestor does not necessarily have to be someone in your direct blood lineage, first and foremost. But you honor your ancestors because without them, there is no you. There is something about the human condition that has allowed us to enjoy the world that we have created. And that thing is, we have the ability to pass on information, and we have the ability to learn from the experiences of others. I don't have to go through a particular thing to understand the pros and cons of going through that particular thing if I can look to someone who has already done it, and I can take notes and I can analyze what happened to them and why and the results, right? They say that you can gain wisdom from the experiences of others. So something as simple as knowing what foods you can eat, what plants are healthy and what plants are poisonous, is a direct result of someone somewhere at some particular point in time eating something that was poisonous and dying, or seeing something, an animal, eat something that was poisonous and dying. And because they acquired that information, because they had the experience to acquire that information, and they had the ability to pass that information on to generations that preceded them, that came after them, then you in your present day can have that particular understanding. In every new generation, you are trying to figure out what's safe and what's unsafe. So you honor your ancestors because without them, there is no you. Without them, there is no you. And there's a lot of stuff that we may take for granted in this particular world that is a direct result of the experience that someone had in the past. And that experience may have been traumatic. That experience may have caused death. Someone may have learned something that's benefiting your life, but the only way they were able to learn that lesson, they had to lose a mother. They had to lose a father. They had to lose a child. They had to lose a brother, a sister, a close friend. Right? And the only way to acquire that piece of information is through pain, suffering, and heartache. And so you want to honor your ancestors because you want to honor the storms that they went through, the traumatic experiences that they had to deal with to gain the wisdom that they could pass on to you. And now you can start the race, not at the beginning. You can start the race halfway through because you can build on the information that they already had. So number 1, you honor the ancestors because without them, there is no you. And there are things that you would fall victim to had someone not fallen victim to it in the past. Number 2, we honor the works of the ancestors so that our descendants will honor our works. Pay attention to the concept. We honor the works of our ancestors so that our descendants will honor the works of us. Why do you want to do good? Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to make the world a better place? If you thought in your mind that no one would care, Why would you want to do it? What would be the drive? What would be the impetus? What would be the motivation to make you want to be a good person? What will make you want to improve the world? What will make you want to put good, positive energy out into the world? One thing that is a strong motivational factor in that is when you see individuals honoring the ancestors who strove to do the same thing. If you can look up and you see somebody that's held high up in society, and that person is held up high in society because of the good that they did. And in your mind, you like, man, you know what? I will be appreciated for my efforts. I will be thanked and congratulated for my efforts. My efforts will not be in vain. You honor the ancestors so that individuals will honor you. See, one thing about it, you can go through life and you may feel like, man, I've done this, I've done that. I tried to help this person. I tried to help that person. I tried to speak life into this person. I tried to speak life into this person. Whenever somebody asked me for something that nobody cared. Whenever somebody asked me for something, I gave it to them, but nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel when you are unappreciated? How does that make you feel when your good goes unnoticed? How does it make you feel when you swallow your pride, but nobody gives you a pat on the back for it? Nobody ever acknowledges that, you know what? That's a good person. That's a positive person. That's an inspirational person. That's a motivational person. That's the type of person that I would want to be like. You know in your mind that if you give all of this energy into doing the right thing, you know how bad it feels to have no one acknowledge your efforts. So we acknowledge the efforts and the hard work of the ancestors who attempted to do good and who strive to do good. Why? So that our descendants will honor us. You have to show them what it looks like. I could go through my whole life, right? I can go through my whole life and nobody never gives me a pat on the back. Nobody never says, hey, Matt, you know what? You busted your behind to change your life, and you busted your behind to do that which is good. Nobody may ever say that to me, but I'm never going to stop being a positive person, and I'm never going to stop trying to achieve my dreams, my goals, and my ambitions, because I understand that I honor the ancestors who came before me who did it. So even if it doesn't happen till after I die, I'm confident that it will happen because I'm doing it. So there will be someone who comes after me who will see that I did it, and they will seek to do the same. So we honor our ancestors, number 2, so that our descendants will honor us. And number 3, we honor our ancestors because it gives us something to aspire to. You have to give people a role model. You have to give people something to look up to, something to aspire to be, something to try to imitate and emulate. If all an individual has to look up to is a criminal, if everybody takes a criminal, right? If everybody takes a low down, dirty scoundrel and holds them up high as if they are the standard, then everyone who comes after that generation who has put the scoundrel on a pedestal, they will attempt to be a scoundrel because they will want the adulation that the scoundrel got. So when you raise a scoundrel up and you hold the scoundrel up high, you are condemning and cursing the next subsequent generations to aspire to be scoundrels because they are going to want that adulation, right? But if you take someone who is pure, who is good, who is righteous, who is holy, right? Who cares about the world around them, who cares about humanity, who cares about the planet, and you put them on a pedestal and you hold them up and you honor them, then you give the next generation something to aspire to. They're going to say, damn, I saw everybody speak on this individual with respect. I saw everybody hold this individual up high. I saw everybody speak good about their character, speak good about their personality, speak good about their acts, the acts that they committed while they were alive and on the planet Earth. So the next generation will seek to emulate what that person did so that they can get those same accolades, so they can get that same respect, so they can get that same prestige in the minds of their peers, right? People will follow the individuals that you put up on a pedestal. It's like a beacon of light. You put a beacon of light up, people are going to go towards that beacon of light. So if it's filth on the pedestal, people will try to imitate the filth. And if you put something clean on the pedestal, people will try to imitate that which is clean. So why do we honor our ancestors? We honor our ancestors because without them, there is no us. And the information and the wisdom that we have and the lifestyle that we have and the comforts and the luxuries that we have, we would not have it had it not been for the trials and tribulations of the people that came before us. Plain and simple. And we honor our ancestors so that our descendants will honor us. Right? It gives you a reason and an impotence and a drive to do that which is good, because you know when you do that which is good, your good will be honored and it will not be taken in vain, because there is a culture of honoring the ancestors who have done that which is good. And you want to honor your ancestors because it gives the next generation something positive to aspire to, right? It gives them something to aspire to. So you take the best out of generations that came before. You take the best examples. You hold those examples up high. You try to imitate those examples in your life, and the generations after generations that come after that, they will get better and better and better and better and better. And that next generation who is good, righteous, holy, and pure will inspire the next generation to try to be like them and try to do what they did. And that, in essence, will improve society as a whole, because everybody is trying to imitate the good that is on the pedestal, the righteousness that is on the pedestal, and not the scoundrel. You don't put scoundrels on the pedestal, right? You don't put scoundrels on a pedestal. Now, how does honoring your ancestors, how does all of this tie in to achieving your dreams and your goals? I want to tell you guys something. Whether you know it or not, your mind state controls your reality. I'm going to say it again. Your mind state controls your reality. I'm going to say it one more time. Your mind state controls your reality. If you are in the mind state that I have just described of trying to do good, honoring that which is good, imitating that which is good, you will put your mind into a perpetual state of seeking to advance and move forward and achieve and grow in positivity. And once your mind state is in a perpetual state of positivity, growth, moving forward, achieving your dreams, being great, being honored. When your mind is in a perpetual state like that, your body will move in that direction. So simply by honoring your ancestors for the 3 reasons that I just gave you guys, that I just laid out for you guys, you will inevitably be putting yourself in a position to achieve your goals and your dreams and your ambitions, whatever your dreams and goals and ambitions may be, because your mind will be cleansed of the negativity and the foolishness that will cloud your thinking, that will knock you off course, that will get you off balance, that will make you unsuccessful in life. Your mind state can make you successful or it can make you unsuccessful, right? Your mind state can do this. Now, I'm going to tie this video up with this. The Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to stay in a mind state of perpetual positivity. It's not easy to stay in a mind state of perpetual positivity. It's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. That's why the whole world don't do it. You'll be doing good for 1, 2, 3 days. Somebody will say something to you. Somebody will do something. Something will happen at your job. Something will happen at school. Something will happen in your relationship. Something will happen with your children. And it'll knock you off course and you'll to hell with it. To hell with life. To hell with everything. To hell with trying to be good. Nobody cares anyway. Nobody will ever care. And you will sink back into that depression. You will sink back into self-loathing. You will sink back into self-hate. You would sink back into a mind state to where you see no value in yourself. It happens to the best of us. Not just you, not just me. It happens to the best of us. So every day you have to get up and you have to renew your mind and prepare for what you're going to face in that day that is going to come and try to knock you off course. Right? Now that's not hard to do, but I want to help you stay the course. So what I did, family, I created the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series. This is a 12-volume book series. There are 12 books to correspond with the 12 months of the year. There are 30 short stories, 30 short motivational stories in each one of these books. And there is a total, in the 12 books, there is a total of 365 short motivational stories that I wrote myself. And each story is an allegory, a metaphor, a parable that is designed to impart wisdom to you to get you ready to face the day and stay positive and stay motivated no matter what may happen, no matter what may come your way. And so every single day for a year straight, for 365 days, you can read a new story. Right? You can read a new story. And these stories will prepare you for the day. And you will have the help that you need. The help that you need. Some of us, when you wake up, you don't even want to get out of bed. You don't know how you're going to face the world. You don't know how you're going to face the challenges that you faced yesterday. When you wake up, you're like, damn, man, the storm that I was in yesterday is the same storm that I'm in today. The same problems that I faced yesterday are the same problems that I have to face today. So how do you deal with that? Where do you get the drive from? Some of us are self-motivated. Some of us need a little help. So I put it in book form. What you do is when you wake up, you grab whatever book you're on and you read one story. When you read the story, you read the motivational message at the end of the story. The wisdom, the knowledge, the information that I impart at the end of the story, you go out to face the day and you implement that. You implement that and you defeat it one day at a time. You take it one day at a time. You defeat one day at a time, right? And then you go to sleep that night. When you wake up the next morning, it's going to be another fight. Another day, another fight. I'm not going to lie to you. So what you do to prepare for the fight, you grab the book that you're on and you read the next story. You get the next motivational message. And you do this for 365 days straight. Me and you together. We fight. Every day we get up, we fight. We fight. Every single day we push. Every single day we grind. Every single day we hump. Every single day we face it. Every single day head on. We don't run. We don't duck. We don't hide. We face it together. Every single day for 365 days straight. And I'm telling you, family, when you get to book 12, and I'm waiting on book 12 to come in, this book 11. But when you get to book 12 and after you've read that 365th story, I suggest you start over and do it again. But when you have done it for a year straight, trust me, something will unlock in your mind. And that something that will unlock in your mind will be something that is telling you that I can do this. I can overcome anything. Because you're going to look back over that year and you're going to say, this happened to me. That happened to me. I went through this storm. I went through that storm. And I'm still standing. I'm still fighting. I'm still pressing. I'm still grinding. I'm closer to my dreams and my goals than I ever been before. And you're going to see the strength that you have within you. and you're going to achieve your goals and your dreams. So 3 reasons or 3 ways that honoring your ancestors can help you achieve your goals, dreams, and ambitions. I hope this video made sense to you guys. I want you guys to go to Amazon.com, type in Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, Volume 1. Order Volume 1, order Volume 2, order Volume 3, order all of the volumes 1 through 12. And I want you to start your journey on becoming the best version of yourself. And every day read a story. And I guarantee that by the end of 365 days, you're going to have everything that you need to be successful in life. I'm telling you. So thanks for watching. This your brother Matthew Daniels, a.k.a. the real bookworm. I'm not a bookworm world. I'm the real bookworm. I'm telling you, I'm doing the book game like it ain't never been done before. No one has ever done this. No one has ever done this in history. They've never done it. And how I did it, I wrote 1 story per day. I did this in a year for 365 days. I wrote a story. I did what I'm telling you to do. All you got to do is read it. I wrote it every day for 365 days. All you have to do is read it. So this your brother, Matthew Daniels, a.k.a. the real bookworm, signing out. Hey, go out there and be great. Go out there and achieve your dreams. Go out there and be the best version of yourself. Hotel.